Hello, my name is Alfred Tucker. I prefer to be called Al. I don't really care for that name, Alfred. I would like to share a little bit about my culture. I was born in Belize. Belize is located in Central America. It used to be called British Honduras. We gained our independence back in 1985. The languages that we spoke, that is spoken in Belize, is Broken English, Creole, Mayan, and Garifuna language. Excuse me if I'm looking in this direction. I take notes. I took notes for this video. My Belizean culture, what I can remember is my parents was big on taking us to church every Saturday morning. The reason why we went to church Saturday mornings is we were members of the Seventh-day Adventist Church. My father was a carpenter in Belize. He built a lot of the homes and businesses in Belize. He even built the Seventh-day Adventist Church where we attended each week. The improvements in my culture that I would like to see is, to tell you the truth, I can't think of any. But that's when I was young. At this time, at this age, improvements that I would like to see within my culture is that we would get along a little better and less crime. Stereotype. Stereotype that people, talk about within my culture coming from Belize is that Belize is a bad place to live. But everywhere has a bad location. Belize City is a very bad place to live. If you ever visit Belize, don't stay in the city. It's not a good thing to do. But there are other parts of Belize that's very, very beautiful and is very welcoming, very peaceful places in Belize to live and visit. Stereotype within my culture is racism. Everything is based upon slavery. Lots of names are associated in Belize with slavery, like Mammy or man. What is it? It's the name Mandingo, Uncle Tom. In my culture back in those days, black people were actually killed for arguing with a white person. All this was came from the slavery era, and it continued in Belize for a while. The perception people have of black people when it comes to substance abuse, black people are always associated with smoking marijuana. Marijuana is well, like I said, associated with black people, just like any other drug is associated with different cultures, but black people just happen to have that label associated with them. When it comes to counseling black people, I guess black folks, they are not so trusting of counselors. Black people believe that they can, solve their own issues. They don't need to go out and talk to a stranger about their personal problems. So they're very mistrusting of counselors. Counseling someone within my culture, I think that it would sometimes be an easy thing to do, or maybe sometimes hard. Not because we're from the same culture, that doesn't mean that there is one rule of counseling, that everything will work out for everyone, because we are also individual people, and we have our own unique problems. On the other hand, counseling can go very easily because we share the same culture and ideas, and we, within that group, we can come to a agreement, and learn how to work with each other a little bit more easier than if, it was somebody from a different culture than mine. Now, counseling someone from a different culture, I think the main different culture from myself, I think the main thing would be, that I must be self-aware. Self-awareness is the most important thing when counseling someone from a different culture. And also to not be biased, but before even counseling someone from a different culture, I need to be self-aware. Self-awareness is very important, and not to impose my will upon that person from a different culture. And I think utilizing those steps, I think it'll go well when counseling someone from a different culture. And thank you very much. Bye.